How you doing, Fights fans? This is Boxing Knowledge coming at you once again with another video. This video is different. Alright, it's called a just woke up out of bed video. Look at me. I look horrible. But you know what? I don't care. Because I just woke up and I had a nightmare. And you know who was in that nightmare? Gennady fucking Golovkin. Alright? The Beast. The Terminator. His nickname is Triple G, but he should be called the Terminator. Alright? Because this guy is for real. Y'all know my style. Y'all know how I do videos. I don't do videos like this. I'm soft-spoken. People think, you know that I guess I have a very intellectual approach towards my analysis. You know, they can sort of tell by my choice of words, so on and so forth. But you know what? This video is not going to be like that. This video is going to be me talking about the new force in boxing in Gennady fucking Golovkin. All right. So anyway, first of all, again, I just want to say I'm sorry for my appearance. Just got out of bed, guys. I said that before. Doesn't matter. I admire, YouTube, my other YouTube boxing colleagues, my YouTube boxing analysts, in the community, YouTube community. Like, off the top of my head, I'm gonna say Jackie Jackalope. She's the type of girl that, takes this very, very seriously and is always well done up and, always looks good and very professional and the lighting and everything. You know what, Jackie, more power to you. You're a blessed girl. You know what I mean? More power to you. Wish you all the success in the world. That's just not my style. Just got out of bed. I'm gonna do this right now. Let's get to it, guys. Oh my goodness, man. I just saw. Not just, sorry, I seen it a few days ago. But over the weekend, there was a fight between, and I'm going to say the American pronunciation of his name, okay? And not Golovkin, I'm talking about his opponent. I'm going to say Gregory Proska, okay? It's some Polish, it's like, I think it's Gregzorik Six Prosa, something like that. If I find it difficult to pronounce that, but, I'm just going to say Gregory Proska, okay? Versus Gennady Triple G Golovkin, okay? And then, by the way, I heard it mentioned in the telecast. His name is Triple G. His nickname is Triple G because his middle name also starts with a G. But I don't care. In my opinion, he should be either Gennady the Terminator Golovkin or Gennady fucking Golovkin because this guy is just a beast. Let's get down to the fight, guys. Oh my goodness. All right. Just so I can put into perspective, all right, the magnitude of the victory of Gennady Golovkin, I want to talk a little bit about Gregory Proska, okay? Gregory Proska is a slick southpaw out of Poland, okay? He's Polish. I believe he lives in England, if I'm not mistaken. Geography right now really doesn't matter. So let's talk about his style, though. That does matter. All right, he's a slick southpaw. Okay, and on top of that, he's undefeated. Why do I say he's undefeated? All right, he had a fluke loss. All right, against I believe it was an Englishman, but another middleweight. I don't know. I say fluke because he went back. He in a rematch avenged the loss. Okay, in a convincing knockout, and He's really good, guys. If you guys don't know who Gregory Proska is, you guys better search him out. I've known about Gregory for the last 8 months or so. Okay, this guy destroyed a former world titleist. We're talking about Sebastian Sylvester, no pushover. Okay, I believe he was the former IBF middleweight titleist, and Daniel Gill took a split decision off of him in Germany. It's funny because he just did the same to Felix Sturm to unify the titles. We should call Daniel Gill the German Slayer. I like Daniel Gill, by the way. I like his style. But in any case, Proska destroyed Sebastian Sylvester. Okay, he's pretty much an undefeated fighter. He had a bad night when he fought the dude, rematched him, beat him in convincing fashion. Okay. He's slick, he's strong, he's a tough guy. Just look at his face, he's a tough guy. And he's intelligent. Alright? And when I mean destroyed Sebastian Sylvester, I'm talking about Sebastian Sylvester. He had him on the back foot all day, every day for those 3 rounds. And the ref, I mean, I think it was his corner or the ref. I don't know. He quit on his stool. I don't really care, all right? He got destroyed. He got manhandled. He got embarrassed by Proska, okay? Proska is a European champion, okay? He's the middleweight European champion in the world. I mean, really good middleweights have held that title. Guys like, Darren Barker. Guys like, Matthew Macklin. Those are the guys who, who've had the title, and are legitimate, middleweights. And Gregory Proska is one of those legitimate middleweight contenders. He's a top 10 middleweight. So, Gennady Golovkin destroyed Proska. Something I thought that could never be done. Why? Because to me, Proska is such a tough guy, and he's so slick, and he's a southpaw, and he's just so tough. He seems like the guy who can lose, but whoever beats him won't look good doing it, because he's gonna go the distance, because he's gonna frustrate you. He's gonna, Southpaws have a history of making their opponents look bad even if they lose. Okay? Who else is like that? Louis Collazo. Like, anybody who's watching this video must know who Louis Collazo is, former welterweight titleist. Okay? Lost a controversial decision to Ricky Hatton, even though I know Ricky beat him. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So, I'm sorry. I know Louis beat him. Louis definitely beat Ricky Collazo. I know Louis Collazo beat Andre Berto too. I mean, he doesn't have the name. He wasn't given the victory, but I mean, the guy's known in boxing circles. Okay, so these southpaws, okay, they don't make anyone look good. And you know what? Proska got destroyed, guys. That's the bottom line. I'm so excited about this guy Golovkin. I've known about Golovkin for about 2 years, okay? I've seen the highlight devastating knockouts. They never really impressed me before because they were just a whole bunch of nobodies. Just a whole bunch of people I never even heard of. Or even cared to, to go click, click, click and look at the Wikipedia. Golovkin for me was nothing to me. Okay, he was just an obscure middleweight titleist, the ridiculous WBA. Okay, we're talking because they have the super champion and they have I don't want to get into that, but just an obscure title holder, just taking on fringe contenders out there somewhere. But when he destroyed Proska, I knew right then and there that he was for real. Yes, I understand he beat, guys like Andre Durrell in the amateurs. He beat guys like Lucci Bute. He knocked out Lucci Bute, actually. Give him, a solid punch put right in the seat of his pants. They stopped the fight. I get it. All right? But that's amateur boxing, guys. It's totally different. So I really wasn't on the Golovkin train until this fight. Until this fight, guys. The guy's got freakish power in both hands. And he's more, but we're talking about, okay, all right. He's like a Kelly Pavlik, right? But with a little bit more movement. He's more polished, more refined. And he's stronger than Kelly, okay? Had a deeper amateur background than Kelly. He's just, the guy's for real. He's the fucking Terminator, man. He's the Terminator. All y'all better run. And I'm telling you, I'm going to make another video about this potential fight, but mark my words, if Gennady Golovkin and Sergio Martinez fight, I got to go with Golovkin. All right? Golovkin's more control. I just saw a 24/7 episode with Martinez. Martinez was like, I fought Kelly Pavlik. He's got such brutal, such devastating. Mind you, I don't need subtitles to know what Sergio Martinez is saying. All right? I'm fluent in Spanish. And I'm telling you, he was saying he has such brutal, devastating power. Kelly Pavlik, he touched him when Martinez was out of position. His head was bent over and sort of clipped him a little bit with the right hand. And then, down goes Sergio. He wasn't hurt. It was more a flash knockdown. But it doesn't matter. Golovkin's got this type of power, but stronger, more controlled, more refined. He's more polished. Golovkin's the real deal, guys. All right, he's here to stay. And I believe the next logical fight for him should be to fight Daniel Gill on HBO. Daniel Gill and Golovkin should get together, should unify all the titles. All right, you'll have the WBC belt, which is going to be Martinez once he beats Chavez. But you know, if he doesn't fight, you know, Gill, let him fight Chavez Jr. when Martinez exposes him. You know what I mean? That'd be a good matchup. There's a lot of fights in the deep 160-pound division. I'm very, very excited. 160 is back, guys. The 160-pound division is back and better than ever. You got a lot. Yeah, you got Dmitry Pirog just floating around over there, undefeated. You know, former titleist. There's a lot of fights, guys, to out there. Who else? Kid Chocolate. Come on, guys. I mean, you guys. Yo, the 160-pound division is alive. All right, and right now Martinez is the king because he deserves to be the king. But if those two fight, I'm gonna go with Golovkin. All right, regardless of what my heart wants to tell me. I bet with my mind and not with my heart. I want Martinez to win because I love this guy. I've been following his career for a long, long time. But you know what? In my opinion, he stands a very slim chance against Golovkin because Golovkin can box. Golovkin can punch. All right? He's not an idiot. He's very intelligent. He's got that controlled power. He knocked down Proska 3 times before knocking him out. Once in the first, once in the fourth, once in the fifth. Guys, I don't need to break down this fight. But Golovkin is for real. And I can't say it enough. Somehow Martinez would have to outbox him and dance around Golovkin to the point where he could score points and not get tagged. But if Kelly Pavlik could tagged him when he made a mistake, Golovkin can definitely tag him more than once. I just don't see Martinez beating. If Martinez wins, this will be the crown and jewel of his career. But I will not bet against Golovkin in the fight. In a potential fight with Sergio Martinez, because guys, it's gonna happen. You want to know why it's gonna happen? Because it must. Because Golovkin is probably gonna fight. I think he should fight Gill. He should fight maybe one more tune-up fight. We'll say he should take out the last undefeated middleweight, or he's not the last undefeated middleweight, but former titleist Dmitry Pirog, which was his original fight before Proska stepped in on short notice. But the way I see it, guys, I just don't see anyone beating Golovkin. Not even Martinez. Proska is a mini prototype of Martinez. Martinez is stronger, and he's more refined as well, and more seasoned. But styles make fights, and Golovkin's faced a lot of slick southpaws in his life. And Andre Durrell, Lucci, and Butte, and Proska, just to mention 3. And those are great company. Those guys are great. Amateurs are not. He knows how to beat them. He knows how to beat them. And if you guys have any sense, if you guys are trying to bet, please, I hope you find my channel, and I hope you take my advice. Do not bet against Golovkin. All right, straddle the bet. Do Sergio Martinez by decision, Golovkin by knockout. But I would bet all my money on Golovkin by knockout. It just is what it is. He's gonna catch Martinez if they fight, and they will meet because they must. Martinez is gonna take care of business against Chavez. Who's gonna want to fight Martinez? Everybody knows. Everybody knows they're gonna have Golovkin and Martinez are on a collision and in unavoidable, inevitable collision course. All right. Martinez, forget Mayweather, Cotto, and Pacquiao. No one's going to want to fight him. Okay? No one's going to want to fight Martinez. But Golovkin will after he cleans out the division or whatever's left. So we'll see, guys. Anyway, that's enough. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked the video. Please leave your comments. Good, bad. I don't really give a shit. You know? It's just one of those days for me. But let me know what you think. And just take care of yourselves. And remember, boxing is intelligence.